My favorite part is when people say, "Oh, he's just a TikToker," or like, "Oh, this guy's just like social media guy."
Yeah.
And then I go up on stage and I fucking
Crush it.
crush it.
Yeah.
And they see it happen,
Mm-hmm.
and then they go up and bomb.
Yeah. Yeah. That's sick. That's what I'm saying.
And I never say anything.
Yeah.
I just stay humble. I was like, "Oh," they're like, "Oh man, great set." I was like, "Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it."
Yeah. Prove my point.
Yeah.
That's it.
You never have to say anything. Just fucking stay on your shit.
You know what's the worst though? When you go up and bomb.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Like,
That's happened a couple times.
Maybe I'm just a TikToker.
It's crazy because I know what you mean. That happened to me. Like I bombed a lot, obviously, but it happened even several times as like a TikToker too. Now,
Yeah.
In the recent years,
Yeah.
where like people didn't know who I was even before, like as a stand-up or as a person.
Yeah.
But they found out I was a TikToker. And then I go up on stage and I fucking eat shit.
Yeah.
And then like you walk off stage and you can tell like you walk by them, they don't even look at you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I knew it.
I like, fuck this
I'm
guy.
like, yeah, I knew this guy wasn't good.
I did a set at a comedy bar. I opened for this guy, Dave Mirhesh. Do you know Dave?
Yeah,
Mirhesh?
Dave. Yeah.
Yeah, he's so funny.
Yeah.
So I opened for him. His crowd is different.
Yeah.
Like a lot of different people.
Mm.
So I went and there was a guy in the crowd, and this is at the point where I've been doing stand up for about like, I'd say like months, like over the 6-month mark. So I was doing a lot of sets and stuff like that. And then I went on stage and then I bombed. Like, you know, and then I get off and then this guy comes up to me after and he's like, "Bro, I follow you." He's like, "And you're hilarious." And he's like, "For a guy who's never done stand up, you're pretty good." I was like, "Thanks, bro."
Damn.
Thanks, man. And I just fucking went.
How many sets had that been since?
With Dave, like when I went to I'd say like over like probably 15.
Oh, so you were brand new.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's funny.
You know, I was like, yeah, man. Thanks, bro. He's like,
You don't even know how to fucking accept that.
you don't know how.
Yeah.
You just kind of. There was this girl recently, actually, a couple months ago. I did a show. I headlined it, and then the crowd wasn't feeling it. Like the crowd the whole night. Like the room was like hot.
Like at temperature.
Yeah, temperature was hot. Everybody was like fed up. It was like 20 openers. Like yeah, it was one of those like showcases.
Wait, where was this? In Toronto?
It was in Scarborough. I don't know where it was called. It was like a random. This guy asked me to come open or come do the show.
Yeah.
And then I guess when he was promoting it, like I was on the poster, so people who knew me came. And then this girl comes up to me at the end of the show, and she was like, "You're all right." Can we get a picture?
Wow.
I was like, fuck your picture. I gotta go.
Oh.
I was so mad.
Dude, the shrug.
Yeah. I was like, bro. She was like, "You're all right."
That's crazy.
But man, those are the bombs. Okay? Because I have good sets.
Rough.
I have good sets.
Tell them.
I have good sets, like really good sets. November 30th, Toronto. But I really have good sets. Like I'm telling you, like when I like crush, I crush.
Yeah, I know,
you know?
I know.
And I'm like, and I'll wow the crowd. Like I'm just like, and I'm fucking with them.
You're feeling it, yeah.
I'm having a good time too.
Yeah.
You know, that's when you do the best sets. When you're just like, oh, I love life right now.
I know. Well, you're a funny guy, so like,
it's
not. There's no doubt about that. It's just, you're gonna bomb. Always gonna bomb.
Yeah, it's inevitable. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So,
that's funny though.
Yeah, it's funny.
Shrug.
Have you had any of those or no?
Of people like the example you gave, the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know about recently, but it's more so. A lot of the examples are people who come to my shows as my own fans.
Yeah.
And we mentioned this before, where they'll come up in the meet and greet, and the most common thing they say is like, "Man, honestly, like I didn't think it was gonna be that good."
Yeah.
I didn't honestly, like, you know, not to be like rude or anything, but like I didn't think you were gonna like be like do like good on stage like you did. Like
yeah.
I didn't think you were gonna be good live.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's insane.
Yeah.
You didn't think I was gonna be good live.
Yeah.
At all, like full. Period.
You thought I was just gonna be
shit.
Yeah.
But you're like, I've seen him online. Like, let me support him. I'm like,
yeah.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because I mean, in a way, you can't blame them because they don't know you because of your from your stand up.
No.
They know you because of your impressions or skits or whatever.
Exactly.
So it's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just such an interesting time to be alive because like no one ever went to comedy shows before not knowing what they're getting into.
Yeah.
Before social media, people would go to comedy shows because they want to go to a comedy show.
Yeah.
Because they know what they're going to expect. It's a stand-up show.
Yeah.
But nowadays, people come as fans to specific people's shows.
Yeah.
They don't even know what to expect. They're just going because of the guy.
Yeah. They're not a
like,
fan
let me
of,
just see what happens.
They're not a fan of stand-up comedy.
No, they're not a fan
of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's been an interesting experience, and I feel like it's still new. Even for me, it's still new because for everyone, it's new that's going through this stage right now, this cycle. Because I don't know about you, but like when you do meet and greets, obviously after every show too, right?
Yeah.
Like just like as much as you can.
Yeah.
We do that all the time, and we just try to get like a good consensus of you know what people's thoughts are about of the show, and so the most common thing that we realized is that it's everyone's first time ever seeing a live show.
Yeah.
In general, and so you're their first experience.
Yeah.
So if you eat shit, and they think you're bad, other people are like, hey man, how was NeemaNaz? And then it's like, it was okay. Yeah. Like, and like that's their experience of stand up comedy. They're like, I don't know if I like stand up comedy.
Yeah, and then you kind of like,
and then you know,
it's a product. It's a product of your show. Their like impression of what stand up is. Yeah,
and that's why and luckily I don't think I have that problem because once again I've been doing stand up for almost 9 years. So it's like I have the basis of stand up. Like I know what stand up is.
Yeah.
And how to perform jokes as a stand up. But like there are YouTubers who are famous. I've heard many examples of this, of like big YouTubers or Instagram, TikTok people who put on live shows in front of like thousands of people or hundreds of people. And the main thing people take away is like, oh man, like he was terrible live.
Yeah.
Like I'll never go back. And those are the people who are ruining it.
Yeah.
The people like us.
I know.
Who are actually decent live.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No,
so
I get what you're saying.
that's the I guess the issue nowadays is like people like that ruining it for everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
and we're just here like, okay. Because me personally, I'm not huge. I'm not huge. I'm
not either.
Yeah, it's like I have like a fan base.
Yeah, that's loyal to you.
That's loyal to you, and then like you grow it, and it grows over time.
Yeah, that's what you want though.
Of course,
you don't want to blow up right away.
No, you want people who grow with you. And then they support you.
Because sorry to cut you off, but I think it's important that you go slow.
Yeah.
Because you don't want the effect of like Matt Rife if you're not at that level yet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because he can handle it because he's been doing stand up for a long time. And he's actually good stand up.
Yeah.
So he deserves it.
Yeah.
But if you were to get Matt Rife fame right now, honestly, I don't know how do you handle it. Even for me.
I have panic attacks.
Oh, well, because there's so much expectation of you being good.
Yeah.
That if you fuck up a little bit,
you're fucked. Yeah.
You're done, bro.
Yeah, I get you.
Like that's how you'll fail.
Yeah.
That's how you'll fall off.
Yeah. It's it's different, especially at that level.
Because the problem you don't want to have is like your following outgrowing your skill level.
Yeah, true.
Because that's the problem I had a few years ago.
Yeah.
Where like my following, even though it's not big, but I feel like it was still bigger than my stand-up skill level at the time.
Okay, I get you.
But now I feel like I've caught up and like I'm pretty much, it makes sense where I'm at.
Yeah, well, it comes with the time.
It comes with time and practice and stage time. So yeah, I think that's why it's important to grow slowly rather than quickly overnight.